Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to my studio. So I just got finished watching the Superman movie on my phone. I did not go to the theaters to experience it in person, but I would rather watch it on my phone where it's free and you gotta spend all that extra dollars in the movie theaters where they charge you extra for the popcorn, $20 for some chicken and stuff. I'm not with that. What I can say about this movie is not only did it did its job right with some characters in the movie, I did have some issues with the pacing at some point, you know, but I'm gonna get to the good part about the movie that I really love. First way, as Superman completely delivered. Like, I love his acting, I love the costume, and how he brought Superman to life. It really made me want to see a sequel to James Gunn's Superman 2. And honestly, if he could go toe to toe with any other villain, whether it's Lex Luthor, Brainiac, but just seeing him in action, it definitely felt like I was reading a comic book live action. And the way they executed and the action sequences, him and Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and some Green Lantern guy, I don't know his name, but Idaho, all of them did a good job. You know, I think all of those characters were used right. I feel like this was the type of James Gunn film that you need to go see this movie. Like, there are so many good things about this movie that I just can't choose from, but all of them were pretty good though. The action, the acting, the story, and also, if you don't want any spoilers, I will advise you not to watch the video, because I will drop some spoilers when it comes to cameos after this. Trust and believe. Yeah, but there are some downs that I have some issues with, like Lex Luthor in this movie. No disrespect to the actor who plays him, he's a terrific actor, but how he brought Lex Luthor to life in this movie, it didn't really feel intimidating in my opinion. You know, I was expecting like more a serious type of action from Lex Luthor, but I didn't really get that from the movie. And also, some of the pacing, like I said, in this movie felt kind of rushed in my opinion, and how it felt over the top in certain areas that really made me uncomfortable for the most part. Yeah, I think those are the only two issues I have, is the pacing and the over the topness I have with this movie. This is like a little quick review, you know, nothing long or serious and nothing like that. However, I did mention that there will be some spoilers, so if you're watching this video, I will advise you to click it off right now. So, Supergirl, she made her debut in Superman. This is pretty much them signing her up for her debut in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, or Supergirl like that for next year or 2027, depending on when they're gonna go in production. But you know what though, I think I remember her saying that they've just wrapped filming, so this movie might end up coming out in 2026. I gotta give James Gunn credit for actually delivering in this movie. He truly knows his comic stuff. He knows what to do. He knows how to direct, produce, and he knows and understands the lore of any franchise, whether it's comics, movies, TV shows, or video games. Like, he knows it all because he reads the comics himself. What is my overall thoughts on Superman? It's a good movie. It's not perfect by anything. You know, I did have my issues with it. You know, it's not that serious. It's not that deep in anything. But if I were to give James Gunn's Superman 2025, I would have to give it 8.2 out of 10. I mean, that's not a bad score because of two issues. 8.2 out of 10. It's a great movie. I highly recommend it. Y'all go see it. It's a phenomenal film. What y'all thoughts on this, man? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna catch you later.